You had your 100th cap. Heather and I had our 100th cap.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you. Do you want to be our analyst?
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How great was that?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, for people who don't know, what happened last night at the Oval?
We won. It's the first time we've beat Australia in about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won, but how did you win? Come on, tell us the story. I mean, I recapped the story this morning. I opened the show with it. I've been talking about it sort of ever since. That threads and Mission Impossible. That's been the whole show today.
Yeah, well, Danny Wyatt kicked us off with the beautiful innings, carving everything over point. And then we scored about, was it 187?
187, our highest score against Australia.
High score,
I know
thanks.
that.
Good start.
Yeah,
good start, Kate. And then we defended it. We made it a bit nervous at the end. It was always going to be a nervy one, but got over the line and the crowd went wild, really got behind us.
But there were some records within the game, though, weren't there? So 188 would have been the highest score ever achieved against Australia. You equalled it at 187.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. You scored the most runs in 4 consecutive overs in the history of T20.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a great stat.
64 in 4. You also scored the most runs in an over against Australia ever. That's any Australian national team, men's, women's, one day, 2020 Test cricket, which was 25 in 1 over. I mean, it was an 8-ball over, but that doesn't matter, does it?
We'll take it.
And there were other things going on too. You had your 100th cap. Heather and I had our 100th cap.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you. Do you want to be our analyst?
Well, to be honest, I'm just repeating things I heard on the telly. It was so exciting. Kate, what was it like? 'Cause you were watching, weren't you, yesterday?
Yeah. So I was 12th yesterday, so it was great. Like, you kind of get sucked into the crowd, so you're meant to be running the drinks on when we take wickets, but you're too busy celebrating.
Yeah.
When Soph got Ash Gardner, I was wandering around the boundary, and then the crowd goes up, and you kind of want to be a part of it, but you've got to remember that you're very much part of the team as well still. Yeah,
I mean, I wish I'd have been there because I was thinking last night, I should have just gone because I could have gone. We finished at like 9:15. It was the atmosphere. It seemed to be fantastic. It's a different crowd for a women's game. It is a different crowd. There's lots of young girls go as well. It's not as revelrous, and so they're more engaged in the cricket, I think. And it was like being at a rock concert. I would imagine it was anyway at times.
Yeah, no, it was. We had a brilliant crowd at Edgbaston as well last Saturday, and I think on the back of that game we had 6,000 people buy tickets last minute to come watch us last night. We've obviously got another game on Saturday in London, so anyone who wants to come and watch, we'd love that. I think we've sold about 17,000 tickets so far, so it's record breaking for us as well in terms of numbers.
Yeah, and there was a bit of pushback, wasn't there, about these games coming to London, but it was validated last night, I think. Don't you think so?
Yeah, massively. The support we've had all series has been unbelievable. Like, it's the most watched, the most visible series that I think we've had, bar World Cups. So we really appreciate the support. Like, it really makes a difference. Like, when you've got all the crowd behind you. We nearly snuck the win at Edgbaston. The crowd are really getting stuck into the Aussies and really putting the pressure on them and really getting behind us, and it really makes a difference. And yeah, just hearing the noise and hearing the support and chatting to people afterwards as well. There's so many young girls and young boys that are just like in awe of the girls and just love coming to watch us.